Hey guys, welcome to the second part of the coffee cup tutorial. In this tutorial, I will show you how to apply material to it and render it. So we will just start by moving around, and I will add a plane to it on which the coffee cup will sit. So add a plane and then scale it to your position, to your size you want. I will scale it like this, a big plane. Now press OK. Now click. Now I will press numpad 0 to move to camera, and then I will select lock camera to view. By this I can move around easily by middle mouse button and zooming in, zooming out. Now I'm just positioning my camera to the right position. It's good to position your camera at first, because when you will render it without positioning your camera, it will just make some problem. So I will position it. Now I'll move the plane to cover the background. After that, I will just uncheck the lock camera tool. Make sure to uncheck this, because if you move around, the camera will also move, and this will disturb your scene. So after that, I will if you're wondering what I'm using Eevee, because it helped me to render fast, and if you can see in real time. I just used HDRI, so you should not do this. I will just remove it. By default, your scene will be looking like this, so don't worry about that. It's good. Now you can okay, I will uncheck this. So by default they are unchecked. So you can see that if you change the cycle, the render take time and it is too noisy. It's good cycle render. Just the Blender is using from like 2012 and 13. It's good. It's physically good in lighting and everything. Eevee is in test mode, so that's why it create some like problems. So don't worry about it. We'll fix this. Just go to lamp and change this to sun, because there will be sun. And now oh, the problem is solved. Just rotate it like this. Problem is solved. I will rotate it on Z to make like this, because it look good. Now I just move around this. Okay, I'll leave it as it is, because it will mess your scene. Now I will change it to like warm color, like morning, like morning. So it's look scene good. Now just come down to shadow and enable contact shadow. And this, we have a new problem. It has created that blocky type of thing. Now to solve this, I'm just moving around again the sun. Just you don't need to do this. I'm just checking. I think this will solve it. No. Okay, the softness work best. So change the softness to like 1.7 or something, like, so you get a good smoothness. Yeah, it depends on your scene. How are you creating? Now it is like looking fake. So we'll come here and enable ambient occlusion. That will create a sharp shadow. It's looking some scenes, so I will enable it. Now everything is looking good. Now we have to add coffee to the cup. It You cannot add it like the real world. Just pour some coffee in. We will add a circle, and like before, I will change the vertices to 12, because it will be the flat surface, so it don't matter really much. Now move it up. Go to top view, press 5 to change the orthography view, then scale it to match the position of the cup. I will change to wireframe and move it around. Now you can do this by holding Z. In the look tab it show real time but without shadows, and so we will move to, don't worry about that, we'll just move to solid view, and then you can see I have selected the circle. Now press F to fill that. Just move it down a little bit. It depends on you how much coffee you want in the cup. So I will want that much. That's good for health. Okay, now I will just move camera a little bit up. So let's go. I will be moving the camera after some time, so don't worry about it and don't make really much change. Now I will position it and look if it's good. Yes, we have a flat coffee without any coffee. What am I saying to them? Okay, leave it. Just drag it, select the corner and drag it from the middle and go to this and select shader editor. Now press N to give yourself some space. Now select the coffee cup, press new, and you will have a material for it. I will just move the plain item because I want the background to be fully covered. So now I will select the coffee cup, come here and turn down the roughness, so we have like this type of reflection like a glass coffee cup. As you see on every cup it like reflect like that. You can also see this in here, it gives a good effect on the render. Now we have to add coffee texture. Yes, we will be doing this with the texture, and I have some news for it. I'll be showing you how to add smoke to it, and as you saw in the first the final render, I will show this to the end, so make sure to stick to the end. I have changed that to the diffuser by pressing Shift S and diffuse. Now I will go to preferences and make sure to enable an add-on called Node Triangular. Just search Node and you will see this. Just enable it and okay, the save preferences and cancel it. Now select this and press Ctrl D. It will add this automatically, and this is the magic of Node Triangular. It is a mapping node in which you can scale the texture and rotate it. It is texture coordinate which show the UV or but don't worry about it, it will set up for you. Now I will open the texture. The link to the texture will be in the description, so you can download it easily. I will open the texture and wait for you. I will change to UV editor. Press tab. Sometimes it unwrap for you, but sometimes it's some bugs, so press tab and you unwrap and just scale it to make it a size of the coffee. And as you can see, we have some coffee in the cup. I will be just scaling it around and moving it. And don't worry about it. It don't really make sense, so just play around with it, rotate it to get a good view. Just change to camera and look how it's looking in the render camera. Scale, move it, and then I'm just scaling it around. Okay. Oh, that's too hard to talk for a long time. Now I think it's looking good. I will scale it like this. It's looking good. Good, yes. I promise it's looking good. I promise you. Okay. Now I will go to camera and it's looking good like coffee, yes. Now I will just move it like that. So it depends on you how you want. Now we will move back to the shader editor and it is good to go. Now we will add the floor as you saw in the final render. I will add an edge loop to it and move it to the camera side and add H3 loop here by pressing Ctrl R and moving the mouse wheel. Now I will move them on x-axis randomly so it like makes it like nature. Okay, but then I will select the edge loop. I'll just move this to the side so we have some space to work. Press Ctrl B, it will like bevel it, the shortcut for bevel. And you can add edge loop as you want by moving the mouse wheel up and down. I will just give it the thickness like this. Now I will X and delete faces. Now I will select the plane by here and extrude it down like this. If you move to camera, you can see this make your eyes to look to the curve. These little can add some good effect in the render. Now I will move this to the side so to work in the shader editor. Now I will select new and press Ctrl T like before and move it to the side and move it up. Now I will just find a texture. The link to our texture will be in the description. All texture in the description. So make sure to download it. I will open. I will just find it. It's to mess around. Not this one. Yes, or this one. I will select it and open it. Now, as you can see, we have texture. You can see that we have a good texture. I don't know what's problem with my throat. Make sure to just go to the shader editor, add Shift D to duplicate it, place it right here. Now I will add another roughness texture. Select it, open image and move it to the roughness. It will add some reflection to it. Now make sure to set this to no color data. Set everything to not color data that are not going directly in the base color. I will move vector to vector. So if you change the scale in the mapping, this will change for both. Now again duplicating it and the vector to vector, and I will select the normal map and it is going to normal. As you can see the reflection here there, it's reflecting the light. We will add a vector and normal map, and I think it's looking good. Let's go to camera view. I will change the strength a little bit. As you can see, it's greater depth like the real world, so I'll change it a little bit, not too much because it will cause some problems. Now it's looking good. Now I will just move around and look. Now you have to rotate this so the texture is going on the y-axis. This will also let your eyes to look to the coffee cup, not else anywhere. So set to 90 degrees. Now our scene is almost ready. Now I think there is some problem, so I will move it a little bit like this. Okay, we have ready. Now I will select this, go to depth field and select the coffee cup to focus. I will just move it around which work best. I think we should know this. I'm just moving around to look which option look the best. So you don't have to like follow step by step. You can leave it if you don't want it. Okay, I have to find it. As you can see, we have some focus. So okay, we are focused on selected. Now the coffee cup is in focus. I will just move it around to see which value work best. It's always depend on your scene what do you want. So let's move it to and fro. The value which goes best. It work for every scene has different values. So if you are following a tutorial, don't just copy the values from it, because the tutorial it will be looking different, anywhere it will be looking different. So it's a little quick tip for you that don't copy the fixed values. Now everything looks good. I will as you can see some change in it. Now it's looking good. Okay, so I will just make sure everything looking good before you render, and make sure to save your file. I saved that before, so make sure to save your file because Blender can crash anytime, and Blender 2.8 is in beta, so don't rely on it. Make sure to save your file. Let's change your sample and dimensions and go here, render image, or press F12. It's okay. So if you're rendering now, after rendering I will show you the magic of adding smoke. So okay, see you in the Photoshop. Boom, so we are in Photoshop. Now I will show you how I added a smoke. That's too stupid thing I just did, that I didn't save the PSD file. I just exported and in the PNG or JPEG that is same. So don't worry, I will show you how to add the smoke. I will go and open a file. The link will be in the description. The link will be in the description. So I'm just looking around where it is. The link is in the description. I have downloaded it from Pixabay because they have some cool texture. You can call it. Now it's selected by Control A and Control C to go. Control A, paste it. Now I will select this and scale it by pressing Shift. Now I will just move. I have also added a smooth, so I will show you how I added it. Now I will just move it like this. So now you come here, and select screen. So it's sometimes you have to select screen, or sometimes you have to select this, but screen will work fine. So after that, I have just scaled that in this position. So we have so much smoke around. So move it here. We are on fire. Now I will select the eraser. We want to apply this. Select the eraser. Come here. Just select this random eraser. Now I will increase the size of it a little bit. Not more. I'm just increasing size. Now I'll just this. It is like blocky here, so I'll just remove it. And also this, so make it a random, natural. Make sure this is in another layer, so you don't erase the coffee cup. This is not working because there are two layers. So I'll just erase it like this, and it is too white. So to solve this, come here, change the opacity to down like this. It's looking good. Now I will just select it over here and it's looking good. So guys, this is the final of this. I hope you have liked it. If you have any question, just comment down and I will answer them in another video, or I will make a separate video for this type of topic like Q&A. So make sure to write if you have a question, write this in a comment. See you soon. Peace. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon to get notified when I upload new videos.